Move forward. Let's understand the hierarchy of constraints. The hierarchy of constraints could be found on MiningMath knowledge base, trending topics, algorithm framework. Okay, this is of course this is a simplification of MiningMath's algorithm framework, which will show you how the software functions behind the interface. Of course, limiting what is public available. There's part that are intellectual property and will not be disclosed over here. But this is a very special article or paper, actually, in which you can better understand how MiningMath algorithms and mathematical model works from within. Okay, so the main idea over here, or the point I want to share, is the fact we have a hierarchy of constraints. Okay, I'm not sure if this hierarchy is still valid the way it is showing over here, because the algorithm has changed during the last months, etc. We have been consistently improving our math model according to feedback from the industry. So I'm not sure if this hierarchy the current hierarchy is looking like this one from the past. Okay. Another point about this hierarchy is that this hierarchy is not clear cut. It's not so well defined because, as you know, MiningMath performs a global optimization, and this means everything is handled simultaneously. Okay, so this is a very important point. But this gives you an idea of which constraints are relaxed first. Okay, for example, at that time, the vertical rate of advance was one of the first constraints to be relaxed within the algorithm framework. And if you want to understand more of those relaxations, you should look at these chart or this workflow over here. Okay, but getting back to the hierarchy of constraints, we should understand that, for example, slope angles are one of the most important, or actually the most important constraints to not be relaxed. So our methodology using a surface constrained shadowing approach, it allows us to eliminate geotechnical errors from the blocks precedences method. Okay, so slope angles, because of this approach and because of the safety issues related to it, or the safety levels related to it, means that slope angles will not be relaxed. Okay, I believe surface constraints at this point are over here in the second place, because they are the constraints that allow the mine engineer, the mine planner, to impose its knowledge to the algorithm. So they are pretty much important in terms of how valuable they are in the hierarchy of constraints. They will be only relaxed to complying with the slope angles, or they will be relaxed to complying with themselves. If you are imposing forced mining and restricted mining constraints that are conflicting with each other, the algorithm will make some relaxations to reduce or to actually eliminate these conflicts from within what has been imposed in terms of mining constraints or surface mining constraints. Okay, okay. So understanding these importance that surface constraints are above a lot of things inside the algorithm. The third point, or the